Okay, so welcome back to another exciting episode of staining the floor in the cabin. So I know this is real exciting, huh, bud?
Yeah.
But it's something that's got to get done. So the first part of this video will be staining the second half of this, the upstairs. And it's like 80 degrees. It's pretty nice out. There's a little bit of a cross breeze, but it is warm. I'm sweating just by sweeping the floor off, so it's hot, right, bud?
Mm-hmm.
But we're not complaining. We don't have to shovel heat, right?
Yeah.
So it's been a long winter. We're happy just to be up here and enjoying the camp.
Yeah.
Little man just wants to sit and watch today. He doesn't want to stain, which is no big deal, right? You can help put up the wall downstairs, right? So, floppy hat. But we're gonna get going on this. All right. We have the boiled linseed oil again, and it just, like I said, it looks like honey. And a lot of people use rags to put it on, but I'm just shellacking it on here with a nice big old-fashioned brush. So, I'm gonna hit this real quick, move on. This stuff isn't my favorite when it comes to working on the cabin. I'd much rather be woodworking of some type, whether it's, putting up more of the interior wall. I've looked into building the cabinets, and I was going to build cabinets right with the rough cut lumber. Just make nice rough cut pine cabinets and countertop. But I've been looking around online, and there's so many people giving away the old cabinets when they do a remodel. We have a lot of that house flipping goes on back at close to home, right, bud?
Uh-huh.
So they're just giving away these old cabinets. So I'm going to grab a set of those, and then they don't usually come with a countertop. So I'm going to make a countertop with the chainsaw out of one of the dead elms that's been taken out by that stupid emerald ash borer beetle we have on the property. And that should make a pretty nice looking countertop. And while the counters themselves won't be made of rough cut lumber, the countertop will be made of wood I've actually, made with my own chainsaw. So that should be pretty cool. And let's see here. It's always nice to reuse and recycle something. So these countertops that are just getting thrown away, people are done with them, we'll get a hold of them and we'll go ahead and put them to use out here in the cabin. So that should be nice. This stuff is going on fairly quickly. So, need to knock this out. Move on to something else. We brought the lumber to do the small wall on the front of the cabin with the door, the interior. So what we're looking to do is put that up, cut out and use one of those old recycled hinges I got to have a spot to open up for the fuse box. So if all goes well, we'll be able to put that wall up and make that little hinge door for the small fuse box behind it. I also want to drill the second hole downstairs through the header for the wire that I forgot to do. Never endless list of stuff to do out here. So it's a good thing I enjoy working with wood and doing this in my free time, right, bud?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna knock this out and I'll show you how it looks when we're done, and then move on to the next thing. Oh, you can't see your head, buddy. Duck down. There he is. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. We'll get back to you when it's done. So this is the upstairs floor, all stained up. All it does is it just gives it that little bit more of a yellow hue to it. But Came out pretty good.
Hi.
Okay, so just sitting down to our lunch here. Start this over. Okay, so just sitting down for our lunch here, and we've been working on the cabin, right, bud?
And my dad stained the floor today.
Yep, stained the upstairs floor. That's all done now. Just got done drilling that other hole for the electrical.
Hear that?
Tree just fell down in the woods. That's something, huh?
A lot.
Yeah, big bang. I wonder if the camcorder picked that up. But anyway, so we just got done drilling the electrical hole, and I unwired it and then ran it through the hole and rewired it to the light switch and the fuse box. So we're about to eat lunch. He's a little anxious to eat. He's hungry. So we're gonna eat lunch, and then after that we're gonna work on this wall over here on the end. It's a little more complicated with having to put some hinges in and stuff like that because of the fuse panel there. So we'll see how that goes, but hopefully everything will go well, right, bud? I don't know how, but somehow I got a leaf on my thing for some reason. Somebody loves collecting leaves. Hey, all right, put the leaf down. Time to eat. Here. There you go. And as always, I gave him the option if we make a sandwich at home, or we come out here, we grab a Cumby sub on the way out. And of course, he picked Cumby sub, huh? Loves them subs. It's not a bad deal. It's like $4 and change, almost $5 with tax, but it gives both of us lunch. So that's pretty cool. Want some chips? All right. Share a bag of chips. How's that sound?
Good. Doesn't want to stand up.
Good sub, huh?
Please, so.
So we're just going to have our lunch, and then we'll get back and we'll show you the start of putting on the interior covering for this wall, the short wall with the door. Alright, so cut two of the boards, leave space to make the little battery box there. And then I have to cut another board here up top for a hinge section for the fuse box, and then I have to cut out of the board for the light switches. So I'll start measuring and I'll cut them up and I'll show you putting them on. Okay, so now we cut the boards down to the right length, and we're going to start hooking them up now. So here we go. Once again, we're not putting in a ton of the screws because I'm going to have to take them right back off and adjust it as it dries because this is rough cut lumber. So, put a couple of screws in, and for some reason I like to stagger them. I go in a different board each time. So I'll put two here, then I'll put two here. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. You don't have to do that. I'm just putting it there. Like I said, the next one will be a full board. I can actually do that right now for you. Come all the way across here. Just like that. One there, one here. And I'll just keep working my way right up the wall. So the next one is the board I have to cut. So I'll make that cut and then I'll show you how I hook that up. Okay, so no problem. I'm not rewiring this whole thing just to make this fit perfect through a hole for my switch here. So what we're going to do is we cut out the knock where it's going to slide over the top of that, and then the piece that's going to go underneath it to make it look like it's fairly all unison and the same. And we'll just screw that all right back in together. So we're going to try that now. Pretty confident it's going to slide up in there, perfect like that. And then with this, it just has to go up in enough where it's going to, and if you get it the right, there we go, the right color there. There we go.
Here you go. All these screws.
Just like that. Whoa, that wants to fall down on me. Bring it back here a little bit. You hand Eddie the drill, buddy. Take those. Hand Eddie the drill. Thank you. See, that's a nice part of having a helper, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hand me inside that box there, a couple of the bigger ones? Just need a couple to get this really started, and then 1, 2, perfect. All right, hand them up. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I'm just going to put these dead center. There's one. Yeah, I don't usually like putting them on the same thing, but alright. There's two, and now we'll put the little ones in to hold the light switch, right?
Uh-huh. I was thinking about.
So, get this in right. There's one. I crooked this a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm. Come on. Daddy,
Okay.
why does the camera show me when I'm on this side? It shows me on that side.
It's just kind of reversed, buddy, because we're looking at the screen, okay? Because it's turned around. See what Daddy's saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. So, that went in pretty good. I'll show you that completed after. Okay, so, a couple couple more of them big ones, bud. We're just putting down the last couple boards. A couple more of those.
4 of the little ones.
2 of the big ones. Come on, hurry up. 1, 2, quick, quick. Good job. All right, get 2 more ready for the next board, okay? Excellent. Well, that's a helper right there, I'm telling you. There's one. The second one down here. 2. Let's get this nice finished board up here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, what do you think, bud?
Good.
Looking good?
Uh-huh. I think we can get even more done.
Even more done?
Yeah. That's the 2 sides of it. That's because if we did the 2 sides, we would need more boards. Yeah.
Well, eventually Daddy's going to do the whole place like this. So, we'll give a quick little tour of how it looks, huh? So, came out pretty good. We got a little battery box. We're going to incorporate that when we, I think, block this off into the bathroom. But, came out pretty nice. I got that one little extra bit of wire there that I'm going to feed upstairs. And, that's because I have that additional light switch I want to put in. So that's the only thing I did is, instead of cutting this out, undoing all those wires, and then rehooking it, I just cut the slat out, put it in. I'll probably eventually replace this little piece with a bigger one, because that is held in only by this screw, who gives it a little separation. But it definitely works good. I mean, gives it a fairly good look. It is a little bit crooked. It's not perfect right there. How, bud? It's got a little bit of a slant to it, a slight bit. If I put the level on it, I bet you'd really see it. But you know what? It's good to me. How about you?
Yeah, it's awesome to me.
All right, I think it's awesome too. I think we're all set with that. Still haven't found another one of the really curved birch tree handles to make yet, but I will. Eventually we'll wander enough around through the woods, we'll find one. Okay, so this is the completed wall. And I'll post on that little light switch. And we are down to 12.3 now, but I just drilled a hole through the wall outside, so the little solar panel that we have can be charging for the time we're not here. And I think that little trickle charger will probably keep this thing full, because we don't use it a whole lot. We literally only use it for lights for the little while we are out here. It's starting to rain.
It's getting pushed.
The door was pushing you, bud. So we just got the little thing. I just took some scrap wood and I just screwed together a quick little shelf for it. And it's just out here on like a 45. And if you wonder why it's so low and it's not up in the air, the lower part of my cabin in the front is the only spot that gets sunlight. So through there, I get this tiny bit of light coming through here, through that little gap in the trees. That's it. So there isn't a whole lot of sunlight. I get a lot of shade back here. So that was kind of the point of building on this spot, is I didn't have to take down a lot of healthy trees. So I was able to leave most of them up and only take down one healthy maple. But yeah, so that's the little thing. When I build the deck, obviously I'll have to move that up an inch, maybe 2. But no big deal. And I was contemplating putting it on like a hinge so I could move it out of the way when I put the deck on here. But we'll see. It's only a small hole for it to come through, so not a big deal. But another day out at the cabin.